Hey, hi guys. Hi guys, welcome to Medicinal Dreams Yoga Sequence. I will give it a moment for you guys to join. Hey, Immortal 12. Fantastic. Makes me happy to have you here. Okay, thank you for joining for practice of Yin Yoga. Hi. Oh, I've seen your face before. Welcome back. Beautiful. I give it one more second for others to join. And meanwhile, you can start making yourself comfortable, preparing for a relaxing, calming Yin Yoga sequence. And for anyone who is new, hey, Nitin, so good. Okay, for anyone who is new to Yin Yoga, we want to focus more on the deeper layers of the body. So in this practice, instead of actively trying to achieve or trying to tense the muscles, we want to actively release and let go and work on the deeper layers, the connective tissue, the ligaments, the tendons. Hi. Oh. Everything that is constantly working for us but often goes unnoticed. So, hey, Dynamic 79. We want to hold the poses for about 5 minutes, and if that feels like a long time for you, then the beauty of Yin Yoga is also for us to learn how to sit with discomfort, sit with our own emotions. So have a very accepting attitude, very loving and kind attitude towards your feelings, your sensation, just as it is today. And together we'll release a little deeper and breathe through everything together. Okay? So for this practice, I'd like you to have 1 or 2 pillows and then a strap of some sort. So whether that be a scarf or a tie or whatever you can find. And also if you don't have one, then no problem. But we want to do a little leg and hip opening sequence to prepare for good sleep, let go of the week. Okay. So start by coming onto your mat, and you can find a comfortable child's pose. So just have your hips heavy, sinking towards the heels and sensing out. Does it feel comfortable to bring your arms overhead, maybe under your face like a pillow, or maybe even behind you? And start preparing your body, your mind for the practice and for actively devoting an hour for self-care. You can take a moment to let go of the week, let go of the day, the lessons learned, the situations past, and the feelings felt. Start to connect with your breath. Start to notice the in-breath as deep as you can, going all the way, swimming in through your nose and directing it onto your belly, onto the back of you. Expanding the side ribs. And with the unapologetic sound, exhale, let out a sigh. Two more times. Give your body a promise to be just as it is today. Breathe into the back, expanding, feeling your body getting bigger, and exhale with a sound. Maybe wiggle the jaw a little. Maybe tense all the muscles in your face for a moment and then let go, relax, sensing that the sensation of calmness starting to come over you. You can set an intention for your practice to be fully here, to have no expectations, and to allow everything be just as it is. And when you feel ready, you can slowly start to walk yourself all the way onto your all fours, getting a little bit of movement before we start to sink into the deeper layers. So on your all fours, just sense out, scan your spine. How does it feel today? Maybe looking over your left hip and turning through the center, looking over the right. One more time, looking over the left and through the center, over the right. And pause in the center and gently lifting up your head, round, arching the back, and exhale with the big sigh, round the back. Imagine you're pressing the floor away as you inhale, look up. Sense the spine from the inside, and then you exhale, round, round, round. One more time, looking up. And exhale, press the floor away. Good job. Beautiful. Slowly start to come all the way up to your knees. And here you can swim your arms up, reaching towards the ceiling. Maybe stretching the right side, stretching the left side. Again, stretching the right. Hi. And stretching the left side. Bring both arms up, and then you want to swim towards the floor so your forehead is touching the mat, your arms sweep behind you. You do this swim-like movement a few more times, lifting up with the arms, reaching up for good dreams. And exhale, forehead comes to the mat, arms come behind you. 2 more times, seeing what you might want to receive and just take it, and exhale, forehead to the mat. 1 more time, reaching towards the ceiling, and exhale, round. And then coming back and start to descend all the way to the mat. And you can bring your pillows here. You can bring your pillows in front of you. And you want to come onto your deer pose. So your knees are facing towards the left side. And they can be bent on about 90-degree angle. And then you want to start turning your chest towards the floor and building a castle that is long and comfortable enough for you to fully let go, starting to unwind. So start to walk your hands further. Make yourself as comfortable, finding your edge of the stretch. We want to focus on stretching the outer hips, gently twisting the spine, squeezing out any unnecessary energies. And in Yin Yoga, we want to find the edge that is not forcing, that is far from pain, but just enough for your body, and then finding stillness, allowing the body to calm down, and with awareness, witnessing it do its work. With every breath, sense your shoulders becoming heavier. Sense your mind starting to quiet. Find comfort in the sound of your own breath. Sense your breath moving the body, like a wave, bringing healing where it is needed. Is there a way for you to relax your face a little further? Sense the softness of the eyelids. Your forehead, your tongue, envision the spine, squeezing out any unnecessary blockages. Whether they be physical or maybe emotional. As we halfway through the pose, see if there's any adjustments you'd want to make. Maybe find a slightly deeper twist as you're looking towards the right. Or maybe move your legs, allowing the stretch to deepen. Starting to notice the calm, notice the cozy, warm sensation of getting closer to that dream space. We'll take 5 more breaths here, making them big, breathing into the spine. Acknowledge any emotions, any sensations without any judgment. And at the end of the last breath, together we start walking up, being in no sense of hurry, no sense of rush, just letting the body balance out the sides. And we can do a little counter pose, going back through our child's pose. So just remove the pillows for a second and let the forehead come onto the mat. Sensing the differences on the sides. Sensing the benefits of your work and concentration. And when you feel ready, you can come back through your all fours and bring both knees towards the right side. Bringing your pillows, your blocks, your bolsters, whatever you have, bring them close to your hips as you start turning your chest towards the floor and walking all the way down, finding your twist on the other side. Take the time you need to settle in. Bring in that tool of concentration, of presence. And whatever thoughts or emotions are coming up, just take comfort in the knowing that we're all here breathing together, in and out. Listening to your own breath, your lullaby. Feeling it move the body. breathing space between all the vertebrae on the spine, and breathing space in your mind for calmness. As we're over halfway through the pose, see if there's a way for you to make this even yummier. If there's any parts that you could release. If you can use the power of your thoughts to actively let go. Five more breaths. Breathe into any sensations on the left side of your body. And at the end of the last round, your space, your pace, start to peel yourself off, walking your hands back, sensing what has changed as you lift up the hips. Maybe finding a little counter pose, bringing your forehead to the mat. And slowly come up to your seated. As we start to extend the legs in front of us, coming on to our caterpillar pose. So the legs can be together, the knees can be bent. It's not about how the pose looks. And you can bring your tools, your pillows on top of your knees. And here, bending from the hips, your chest is walking up and over, like you're surrendering to the pose. Coming on to a forward fold. Maybe take a moment to observe the subtle differences you have created. The sensation of fluidity in the body and in the mind. With your actions of self-love, self-care, take a note of the sense of calm. allow your upper body to start feeling even heavier. And allow your mind to start becoming even lighter. Is there any parts of you can release more? Is there any tension on your fingers you might be holding on to that you might as well let go? And as we're halfway through the pose, is there anything you'd like to change? Is there anything you'd like to bring more of? How would it feel in your body to have a sense of gratitude of the beauty of what is happening right now? Six more breaths here. Feeling your body being breathed. As you start to prepare your mind to get off the pose, do it in your own time. You can feel your eyelids heavy, and then bring your pillows on your side. Hi. And then grabbing onto your strap so you can come all the way onto your back. I personally love this leg stretch. So we'll do one leg at the time and the whole pose in 3 stages. So simply hug in the right knee and bring your strap, your scarf, on the sole of the right leg or on the tip of the toes, what feels comfortable. And then by keeping your shoulders on the ground, there is no grasping sensation. You simply want to let the heel gently kick towards the ceiling and bring your toes towards you. There is no tension in the arms. Both shoulders are grounded. Reversing that circulation. Breathing into the belly. Maybe feeling the tingling in the toes, the healing happening. Hope you can hear that bird saying hello to the Medicinal Dreams crew. 2 more breaths here. And here we start to slowly turn the leg all the way to the right side. And keeping shoulders and hips on the ground. Just go as far as feels comfortable. What is the correct mount? Without causing any extra work for the upper body. Having 0 judgment. Feeling the gravity pull the hips towards the ground. And imagine your right leg is like a feather. Falling all the way to the right. If your thoughts start to wander, gently start bringing them back to the breath. If you can bring a bit more movement with your breath to the chest, to the lower belly, to the left side of you. And when you feel ready, you can start lifting the right leg all the way up and let it fall all the way to the left side, keeping your shoulder and hips on the ground. Sensing that IT band that can be super tight for most of us. Just find your edge. And together, we'll feel the feels, breathe through it. If there is any discomfort, does it make sense to make adjustments in the body? Or possibly adjustments in the mind? To notice all of you that is working. Everything around you that is well. Last 2 breaths here. When you feel ready, you can bring the right leg back through the center. Start bending into the knees, maybe hugging in the knee. And then hugging the left knee in, bringing it into the hug, and simply swapping the strap to your left leg as your right leg starts to fall all the way onto the mat. Start to lift up the left, trying to gently push your heel away from you and the toes towards you. Let go of tension in the shoulders. Let go of any attitude of forcing. And notice that tingling feeling of healing. Experience that wave of warmth, of restfulness. Breathing in more and letting go even more. Slowly we prepare to go all the way to the left. Whatever amount feels correct. Keep your hips and shoulders steady on the mat or in your bed. Letting the gravity open the left. The whole of your face is soft. Hips are heavy. Mind stays curious on your breath. Two more breaths. Breathing into the sensation of openness. As you slowly start bringing the left leg through the center and let it fall all the way to the right side of your body, keeping your shoulders on the ground. Noticing the tingling sensations of life happening in you. Five last breaths here. Feel the belly lift and lower. And at the end of the last breath, on your own style, start bringing the left leg back through the center, hugging in the knee, releasing the strap, and find any final adjustments, any final movements that feel comfortable. Maybe gently rocking from side to side, rolling the ankles, yawning the body, whatever it is. As you prepare for your final Shavasana, feel free to grab a few drops of medicinal dreams. Maybe bring a blanket, make yourself cozy and warm. And take all the time you need as you come on to the final resting pose, the most important pose of the practice, to receive the benefits. Fully turning inwards into your inner world, your meditation, your space of rest. Digest and safety. And as I've mentioned, the body parts, just see if you can release more. Bring more peace and stillness. Let go of any thoughts. Let go of the practice, any judgments. Feel the back of your back supported by a warm pillow. The safety. Feel the forehead, the space between the eyebrows, and the jaw, like somebody's caressing your cheek. Let go. Feel the shoulders supported by the earth, by the bed. Feel the upper back. Let gravity have more of it. Feel your spine all the way from the top of your head all the way to your hips. Feel the spine heavy. Your hips, your lower belly, your diaphragm, all the inner organs. Let it go. Sense your shoulders your arms, elbows, the backs of your hand, knuckles, the palms of your hand, every single finger, sense both of your arms, heavy and resting, the backs of your legs, your thighs, your knees, your ankles and toes, letting every part of you receive rest. Receive sleep. And receive the healing. As you sink into your dream world, give yourself a genuine thank you for showing up, for taking actions to make you feel better. The community of medicinal dreams. 99.